walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Jazakumullah khair. Inshallah, dear brothers and sisters, we are done with the morning zikr, and now inshallah uh, we will do the tafsir, the very briefly reflections from Surah Al-Waqiah. Today we will be covering inshallah from ayah number 15 to 18. Ayah number 15 to 18. That is on the screen. But we will repeat from the beginning first. From the beginning, let's repeat that. That is for the sake of memorization for those brothers and sisters who are making effort to memorize this beautiful surah of the Quran. So let's repeat that from the beginning to ayah number 13, and then we will go to the next ayat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا وقعت الواقعة ليس لوقعتها كاذبة خافضة رافعة إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا فكانت هباء منبثا وكنتم أزواجا ثلاثة فأصحاب الميمنة ما أصحاب الميمنة وأصحاب المشأمة ما أصحاب المشأمة والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم ثلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين. And now inshallah these ayat, ayah number 15 to 18. على سرر موضونة على سرر موضونة متكئين عليها متقابلين متكئين عليها متقابلين يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين صدق الله العظيم. So, dear brothers and sisters, we are here on ayah number 15. We covered already 14 ayat. Before going ahead, I would like to give the recap of yesterday's lesson. So we had these ayat yesterday. في جنات النعيم ثلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين. 3 ayat. في جنات النعيم, that these people, أولئك المقربون, the people, the forerunner people, the foremost people, they will be in the gardens of pleasure. The gardens of pleasure where they will have only happiness. And that pleasure is the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That will be the greatest blessing that a person of the paradise, a person of the Jannah will be given. So that is fi jannatin na'im. And then I mentioned yesterday about the ni'mah, that there is a word ni'mah which means the blessing, and there is a word na'im that means also blessing and pleasure. But that na'im, wherever in the Quran, more than a dozen times it is used for this category, for these people who are the foremost in their amal and in their actions in this dunya. They will be given this special reward and special blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the next part was Sullatun min al-awwaleen wa qalilun min al-akhirin. These ulaik al-muqarrabun or as-sabiqun people will be from the early people, they will be more. But from the later people, they will be less people. They will be less in number. So that is one of the explanations that we learn from the books of tafasir. Now going ahead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is continuing the blessings, counting the blessings that the facility and the blessing and pleasure those people of Jannah will have. It is continuing from here, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that these muqarrabun people, these people, for most people, they will be ala sururim mawduna. They will be on thrones woven with gold and precious stones. They will be on thrones. They will be sitting. They will be on thrones woven with gold and precious stones. They will be decorated with that, with the gold and precious stones, diamonds and precious stones. And you understand that how important and how significant this thing is, especially even in this world. Some people have precious stones, some people have diamonds and gold and silver. All of these things are precious things. But this will be in abundant amount in the Jannah. And the people of Jannah will be enjoying this type of jewelries and facilities in Jannatul Firdaus. So, ala sururin mawduna, as-sabiquna fil jannati ala sururin. That the people, or those foremost people in the Jannah, they will be sitting ala sururin mawduna, on the thrones, on the beds, that they will be decorated with the gold and precious stones. Next ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the status or the way of their sitting, that how will they be sitting on those surur, on those beds. Surur is the plural of sarir. It means bed. You can say also sofa. So muttaki'in alayha mutaqabilin, reclining on them. These are sabiqun people. They will be reclining on them. They will be sitting on them, facing each other. Means wujuhu ba'dihim ila ba'din laysa ahadun wara'a ahadin. They will be sitting in a way that they will be sitting in a group and they will be facing each other. No one will be behind each other. They will be sitting in a group or in a circle that no one will be, everyone will be facing each other. That will be the way of their sitting. They will be reclining on them. And it comes in the books of Tafasir. Imam Kalbi rahimahullah ta'ala, he said that those beds that they will be sitting on, their length is 300 meter. 300 meter. فَإِذَا أَرَادَ الْعَبْدَ أَنْ يَجْلِسَ عَلَيْهَا تَوَاضَعَتْ. That when the person would like to sit on them, they will be basically high. When someone would like to sit on them, they will come down by themselves. فَإِذَا جَلَسَ عَلَيْهَا ارْتَفَعَتْ. And when the people will be already sitting on them, now they will move up by them. They will raise by themselves. So there will be automatic beds. They will be coming down and going up. When you want to sit on it, it will come down. And once you are done sitting, now it will go up. And that will happen only, and it is mentioned in the other parts of the Quran that these things will happen only. You don't have to say it. You just have to intend for something, and that thing will be available for you. You have to intend that you want to sit, the bed will come down. The bed will understand this thing, that it will have some type of sense that it will come down and then you will sit on it. So these are all the things of pleasure the Sabiqun people will have in Jannah. After that, another blessing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning. Next ayah, ayah number 17. يَطُوفُ عَلَيْهِمْ وِلْدَانٌ مُخَلَّدُونَ. That there will circulate among them young boys made eternal. Now this is the ayah that some people who have the objections upon the Quran, one of the objections they have is this one. That what does it mean? That young boys will be serving? But they do not understand that this thing, even because whatever, see, the Quran talks in a language that whatever good things and the blessings and about the things we think that they are the pleasurable things, Quran gives the example in the same way. That's why the Quran is talking about bed, Quran is talking about sofa, Quran is talking in the next ayat, is talking about wine, about grapes, about pomegranate. The Quran talks about all those pleasures that the people become happy with them here. In the same way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about Jannah. Now, the example for this is basically these boys, what they will be doing. They will be running around and they will be bringing water and or any small things they will be taking care any demands or the request of these people of Jannah. And you can see even in this world that this type of work, who does that? The young people do that who just are fresh and who are starting their job. But the difference between the young people in this world and the young people in the Akhirah, in the Jannah, it will be that these young people do not remain young, then they become old. And they move forward and they go and they take higher positions. They start their real career. Over there, these boys, they will be made for this purpose and they will be doing this thing and they will not age. This is one of the things. They will not age and they will remain same. مخلدون. That's why يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون. That مخلدون means مخلدون على صفة واحد لا يشيبون ولا يتغيرون. They will remain on one attribute. They will remain in one age. They will not age ولا يتغيرون, and they will not change. And what they will be doing? They will be doing that action is in the next ayah. بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين. They will be running around, those young boys, بأكواب وأباريق, with vessels. Akwab is the plural of kub. Abariq is the plural of ibriq. It means pitchers. وَكَأْسٍ مِّن مَّعِينٍ, and a cup of wine from a flowing spring. That is the translation of these words, but I will go into a little bit detail that how the Quran is talking about these things. Though the wine or the alcohol is haram, is not permissible in this world because that is not the pure wine. But in the Akhirah, we learn from the other ayat of the Quran and the hadith of Prophet ﷺ that there will be the rivers of the wine, the rivers of milk, rivers of honey, rivers of any other mashroob and the drink and juice that we would like to have. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will have them ready for us. And now the different types of utensils and pots we use here, the Quran is telling us to make us understand that how these things will be served over there. So akwab, basically, what is the difference between akwab? If you just roughly translate it, akwab means cups, abariq means also cups, and ka'sun means also cup. So why these three words have been mentioned over here? So akwab is basically is al-kizan allati la kharaqima. That these are those cups, these are the glasses or the cups that they do not have any nozzle or any hose or any trunk, and they also don't have any handle. So you have, we call them, like we say, we drink water in this type of glass, that is akwab. لا خراطيم لها ولا آذان. They don't have any handles and they do not have any hose or any nozzle. والأباريق, that is the plural of إبريق, التي جمعت الوصفين, means al-ibriq is the opposite of that. That is also cup, but it has both things. It has the handle to hold it, and it has also the nozzle or that hose that you pour the wine or the water through that. We can call it like jug basically. The jugs have that. Then after that is ku'us. That is the plural, but in the Quran here it is being used wahid, the singular ka'sun. That is Ka'as is basically wine glass. You know, the wine glass is kind of tall. It has a base at the bottom, and it just looks beautiful. That is the Ka'as. And after that, mimma'in. Mimma'in is basically al-ma'in al-jari mimma aw khamr. That is something that ma'in is basically, you can see the river that is running river of water and the running river of wine. غير أن المراد في هذا الموضع الخمر الجارية من العيون. So here is min ma'in. Here is that they will be bringing that wine and the khamar from those springs and those rivers that they will be running in the paradise. وقيل الظاهرة للعيون فيكون معين. So that is a different thing. But these are the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give to these people who are the foremost. Since we are talking right now here, the Quran, the Surah Al-Waqiah is talking about the rewards and the blessings that will be given to the foremost people. But there are this type of blessings, the same blessings will be given to those people also, that who are the people of right hand, the people who will be given their records in their right hands. And the ayah continues, بِأَكْوَابٍ وَأَبَارِيقَ وَكَأْسٍ مِّن مَّعِينٍ لَا يُصَدَّعُونَ عَنْهَا وَلَا هُمْ يُنزَفُونَ. Inshallah, will continue from there, that they will not have any headache in the akhirah. They will not get sick. They will not have to go to the toilet. They will not have to go to the restroom for the natural call. They will not have to spit. They will not have to take shower for the sake of like cleaning themselves. Yeah, for the sake of their pleasure, of course, whatever they want, they will do that, but they will not get dirty over there. All of these are the blessings that the people will be given in Jannah. If we really take these things seriously, and then on the other hand, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that we do not do bad things, and these things will be given only to those people who are good in their actions in this world, who are those that الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. If we really have true belief in that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these words, then we will not try to do the bad things and we will always try to do good things. We make dua to Allah